workbooks and worksheets. An Excel file is also known as a workbook. We can create a new Excel file or Excel workbook. An Excel workbook consists of one or more worksheets. A new blank workbook by default has 3 worksheets. In a workbook, you can add worksheets, you can delete worksheets, you can reorganize the worksheets, rename the worksheets as long as there are no duplicate names. We can hide the worksheets and even color the worksheet tabs. Each Excel worksheet has 10,48,576 rows identified using numbers. It has 16,384 columns recognized using alphabets. The intersection of each row and column is called as a cell. The cell is identified by its column ID, row ID. For instance, A1 means column A, row 1. AB 125 means column AB, row 125. And XFD 1048576 means column XFD, row 1048576. That is, rightmost column, bottom row. Terms like worksheet, sheet, and spreadsheet mean the same thing when applied to an Excel workbook. So let me show you how it works. The currently active cell in the worksheet is defined just to the left of the formula bar. In this case, it says B10, that is, column B, row 10. If we go down here, it says C12, means column C, row 12. If we select multiple cells like this, it says the beginning cell, that is B10, and even if we drag and select more cells, still it says B10. If we select the cells from down to up, it shows the first selected cell, which is E17. The worksheets in the current workbook are listed at the bottom of the window. The active one is shown here, so we can go across and select any one of those sheets. Here, we can do actions such as insert, which is a powerful option to add a new worksheet. So here we can insert worksheet, chart, recently active templates. So we can insert sheet number wise. Here, in my case, it is sheet 3. I can rename it new sheet just added to this. And here, you will see that Excel has limitation on name. We can also move or copy this sheet within the workbook or even to another workbook. This is powerful sheet action. So I am going to open the workbook. We have a new book. Select that. Choose Create a Copy. Notice here, we have a new sheet just added to this in New Book. So go back to the final example. If we want, we can delete the worksheet by selecting Delete. Next thing I want to show you is to color the tabs. We select Tab Color here, and we can color the tabs which can be seen if it's not selected. It is useful in a very large number of worksheets by coloring the tabs to work through it. Next thing is we can move worksheet by simply dragging it to the desired place. The last feature I want to show is to select multiple sheets at a time by just selecting one sheet and press Ctrl key and choose another. When I do that at the top of the window, it says Group. It is a powerful feature but also has limitations. Here in this case, I select a cell and type I am here. And if I go to the new sheet just added to this, notice that the data I have entered in that previous cell is there. It has appeared in all the sheets at a time. So here I can say, I can make changes all across the sheets in a group. So be careful about group as you are going to see the changes in all the sheets selected for the group.